नमस्ते बच्चों। आज फिर से समर वेकेशन के बाद हम लोग अपना क्लास स्टार्ट करते हैं और आज हम स्टार्ट करेंगे इंट्रोडक्शन टू ट्रिग्नोमेट्री। दिस इज चैप्टर नंबर 8 and in this chapter first of all we'll try to understand what are T ratios. This is very new thing for you. So now you see what are T ratios and how many T ratios are there. Okay, so first of all we will think about T ratios, and these T ratios are based on right angle triangle, any type of right angle triangle. Okay, so now you see here I am taking a right angle triangle ABC. In this figure you can see, so in any right angle triangle ABC as shown below, first of all you can see here in this figure angle B is right angle, angle A and angle C are two acute angles. Okay, just in front of angle B you can see here this is hypotenuse, and if we are taking angle A, then we can say that just opposite to angle A there is side BC. So it is already written here, side opposite to angle A in this figure, and just adjacent to angle A there is side adjacent to angle A is, you can see here, it is side AB. Okay, so for angle A, when we will write T ratios, then first T ratio will be sin A. You can say it is sin A, and it is written as BC by AC. For angle A you will write BC by AB. BC is perpendicular side for this angle A, means you can say that side which is opposite to the angle which you are taking in your T ratios with sine is called perpendicular, and hypotenuse is as it is. So sin A is equal to, you can write BC by AC. It is already written here, side opposite to angle A which is BC you will take, and then hypotenuse which is AC for sin A. Now the next ratio is cos A, means for angle A I am taking second ratio cos. It is short form sin, cos, tan, cot, sec and at last cosec. These are the short form of the T ratios, in short name you can say. Okay, so for second ratio cos A, just like this you will write side adjacent to angle A at first, and then in denominator you will write hypotenuse. So cos A is equal to, you can write AB by AC. In the same way for tan A you can write BC by AB, means side opposite to angle A divided by side adjacent to angle A for tan. Just like this for cot, AB by BC, means side adjacent to angle A divided by side opposite to angle A, means one more thing you can say here, it is just reciprocal of tan, means cot is just reciprocal of tan. In tan you can see here there is BC by AB, in cot you can see here AB by BC. So you can say it is reciprocal of tan, and just like this tan is reciprocal of cot also you can see. Okay, now the next ratio is sec A. So it is AC by AB. So it is the ratio of hypotenuse and side adjacent to angle A. Okay, and at last there is cosec A. It is side adjacent to angle A divided by side opposite to angle A, means AB by BC. Now for these two also you can see here sec is reciprocal of cos, means just by taking the reciprocal of value of cos A you can get sec A, and in the same way by taking the reciprocal of the value of sin A you can get cosec A, and just reverse is also true, means if you have value of sec A, then to find cos A you can take the reciprocal of this, and in the same way to find the value of sin A, if you have cosec A you can take the reciprocal of this to get sin A. Now the next thing is in above T ratios we can say that the T ratios of cosec A, sec A and cot A are reciprocals of the ratios sin A, cos A and tan A, because tan A is equal to BC by AB, as you know. If you will divide this BC and AB by AC, which you can see here, then in numerator what we are getting, BC by AC, and BC by AC was sin A for angle A, and AB by AC was cos A for angle A, and so you can say tan A is equal to sin A by cos A also. Next thing, in the same way we can say cot A is equal to 1 by tan A, as already we have done. Cot A is reciprocal of tan A, and in reverse form you can write cos A by sin A, as we have done for tan A, sin A by cos A. So with the help of this you note it down. Similarly you try to find the above T ratios for angle C. This is your homework in the same right angle triangle, and also try to learn them. You can see here there is second figure, and in this figure you will find for for angle C the same thing. As sin A you will find sin C, as cos A you will find cos C, as tan A you will find tan C, as cot A you will find cot C, as sec A you will find sec C, and for cosec A you will find cosec C. Okay, so these things are there, and this you will do and try to learn. One more thing, the values of the trigonometric ratios of an angle do not vary with the length of the sides of the triangle if the angle remains the same. It means what? If you are taking any right angle triangle, and in that triangle the angles are same, then on increasing the length of the sides there is no change in the values of the angle. Okay, so this is very important thing, you will keep it in your mind. Okay, so with the help of these things now we can start exercise number 8.1. this is NCERT exercise. So in this exercise the first question is, in given right triangle ABC, which is right angle at angle B, the length of side AB is equal to 24 cm, the length of side BC is equal to 7 cm, then find first number sin A and cos A. So first of all, before doing this you will draw a right angle triangle. Rough sketch you can draw, And according to the given information, you find what are the length of the sides. AB, it is 24 centimeter, you can write. BC, as it is given, 7 centimeter, so you can write like this. So with the help of these two, we can find hypotenuse by using Pythagoras theorem. So it is AC is equal to root over AB square plus BC square, we can write, and then root over 24 square plus 7 square. So square of 24 is 576, as you know, and the square of 7 is 49, as you know. So by taking their sum, it is overall 625, and the square root is 25. It means we can say hypotenuse is 25 centimeter. So as we know, sin A is equal to what? The ratio of the side opposite to the taken angle taken by you. So angle you are taking here A. So just opposite to A, what the side? It is BC of length 7 centimeter. So you write down BC equal to 7 centimeter, and in denominator you will write hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is what? AC. It is of length 25 centimeter. So it is 25 centimeter. Now we can see here these two are not divisible by any number commonly. So finally it is your answer, 7 by 25. Just like this, cos A is equal to, you can write AB by AC, means the ratio of the adjacent side and hypotenuse of the angle taken by you. So adjacent side is AB for angle A, and hypotenuse is AC. So their lengths are 24 and 25 respectively. And here also you can see these two are not divisible by the common number. So finally it is your answer. Just like this for sin C. When you will take sin C, then opposite side will be AB in your figure which you have drawn. And for angle C, the adjacent side is BC. So for sin C, you can write AB by AC. So it is 24 by 25. And for cos C, you can write BC by AC, means ratio of adjacent side of that angle taken by you and hypotenuse. So it is BC and AC. So ratio is 7 by 25. And these two are also not divisible by any common number. So this is finally your answer. Okay. So similarly, you try to solve other questions of this exercise, and if there will be any problem, you can ask me through message. Otherwise, I will solve next day. Okay. So this is for today. Thank you.